representing Greensboro, BJJ, please help me welcome Miss Lisa. And representing Ronin, Kickboxing and Combative Arts, please help me welcome her opponent, Sara Aistrop.
This is a debut for Lisa, and Sarah looking for her first win here at Toro Cup.
Yeah, Sarah had a great match on the last Toro Cup on our year-end card last year. Here she is on our first card of the year this year, returning and hungry for the win.
I will say being a veteran of this format definitely helps.
Yeah, definitely. And it also, we talk about fight to win. Fight to win, different rule set, obviously, and just a completely different vibe of a show. You're in like a dark room with a bunch of club lights, and there's Usher playing. This is a completely different type of environment. There's people here. There's still pressure. But it's a very different type of mat.
Nice little sacrifice throw, able to come on top. Does land in close guard, though. Sarah able to open the legs up. Let's see if she elects to stand and try to cut through. We got about a minute 10 left in the submission bonus.
Going up under. Looks like
Great
she's going to take
lasso
the sweep.
sweep.
Lasso sweep. Beautiful.
Good on Sarah for not accepting.
Yeah, definitely. She did not concede, and it looks like she might actually come out of this situation on top. Kind of stalemated both girls here with their gis over their eyes. Lisa Noda playing bottom position for the first time against Miss Aistrop.
She's able to turn this kind of turtle position into a front head. Lisa's still kind of on a single leg, but
At the very end of the rope there is that single leg.
Still some work to be done, though, to get out of it.
Yeah, she's just got I was going to say she's got a really strong grip with her fingers together, but lost it right as I was about to say it.
Well, that's that hand over hand versus S grip or palm to palm or something like that, right?
A little bit more friction.
Just two hands on top of each other doesn't give you that same connection. Sarah able to set hooks. I expect a collar to be fed here outside of our view. I mean, we're essentially belly down. If you can get anything underneath the neck and just sprawl forward, that can sometimes do the trick.
Firmly in control here is Sarah. Looks like she's working like an inside, like she's on the inside of the neck and working the collar through her own arm. Inside wrist control now. Short time to points now. It's Aistrop going to come
5
up.
seconds to points.
Come up on top with 5 seconds of points.
I
Gotta
know.
be kicking yourself if you're her at that point.
So I'll say there's definitely some opportunities to score some easy points. Then again, I will say she was easily scoring gear before, so I wouldn't expect her to have difficulty scoring more, but she does put herself right back into close guard, which she hasn't been in this whole time.
True.
She's been dominant for the first 5 minutes of this, and now is in bottom close guard. A lot of missed opportunities for points there. I hope she's conserved some energy to try to get on the board for this. This is a great opportunity, too, for Lisa to now capitalize, right? We've started over. It's 0-0, right? If she has anything left in the tank, this is anyone's match.
Yeah,
it's a new match. I mean, I don't know how many other gyms do, but we do so much close guard situational at our school.
Yeah.
Right? On the clock. If you don't get out of close guard in a minute, you lose. Go to bottom position.
I don't think it's necessarily pivotal to have an amazing close guard game if your primary focus is no gi. But if your primary focus is gi or doing both, you absolutely crucially need it.
You mean as the bottom person, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I agree,
100%.
agree. But as the top person, you need to know how to get out.
Either way.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the last thing you want, no guard, no gi, to your point, it's a lot easier to get out, or it should theoretically be easier to get out of close guard.
Yeah.
But you still don't want to be that person that just gets gun shy and stuck in that position and scared to stand, right?
Now, with this being a gi match, I'll ask, in your opinion, do you think that it's harder or easier to guard break in the gi, given that...
Oh, much harder. Much harder in the gi.
So the trade-off of the grips of the pants versus the friction of that's loss of...
The hard part is the stand-up, because you don't, realistically at the high level, you don't really pass guard from your knees unless you have some, there's a few tricks you can pull, right? But for the most part, it's standing, let's say. So then you have the main one being getting vertical, which the biggest thing in gi is the cross-collar grips to keep the hips above the head or the head's below the hips. If your head's stuck below your hips, there's no opening, right? That in combination with certain sleeve grips, like cross sleeve grips, are very dangerous in the gi because they open up omoplatas, or even that handstand sweep that you hit in no gi is a lot more dangerous when you have a sleeve grip. To Lisa's credit, if it is 0-0, there isn't necessarily an urgency to break, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like running the clock in football, You're trying to time things.
I would be more in Sarah's position, urgent in the sense of I don't want this going into sudden death when I was just dominant for the first 5 minutes of this
100%.
match. I haven't really seen much of legitimate attacks from this close guard. Their argument made for this cross collar, it does not look deep enough, but sometimes you never know, right?
Yeah, not everybody's posture is created equal.
Exactly.
Sometimes what you need to break one person is not equal to what you need to break down another.
I mean, Sarah could feel confident with this going into sudden death that she was able to score that sacrifice throw.
Yep.
Let's see if Lisa has a goldfish memory when it comes to that. It would be quite interesting if she's able just to hit that exact same takedown.
Here we are, last 30 seconds. This exchange will determine the winner of the match, or if we go to a sudden death. And I feel the sudden death vibes. The
Well-
cold Irish Sunday outside.
With a head and arm inside somebody's closed guard, that's just begging to go to sudden death at this
Yeah,
point.
begging to go to sudden death. It is a nearly foregone conclusion. All right. Well, there
This
we go.
is anyone's match.
And there we go.
I
Well, I honestly feel like it was kind of half and half, right? I feel like Sarah was very successful for the first half of the match.
Very dominant.
And then Lisa was very successful for the second part of the
Here
match.
we go.
And now here we go. It comes down to what lady's going to want it more. Like who wants to push harder in this sudden death. The sudden
First to
death
score.
It's rarely where people make it.
This is
make it or
another
break it.
situation that, anybody should be training in the gym.
Yep.
First to score. Very simple. You have 1 minute first to score. Let's see if we see this sack throw again from Sarah. Here it is.
Oh! Sean Zorio says you did
gotta
not
hold.
secure the position.
Wow.
You
I think
did not
props
secure your
props to
position.
Sean on that. You can't just this is such an issue at our gym too when somebody hits a sweep and they just let go and stand up.
You can't call your own match either.
It's not a sweep until the points are scored. Let's see if she hits it again. Let's see, how long's the goldfish memory? 3 seconds?
I think 15. But
15?
You might be right.
Is that what it is? Okay,
You might be
15
right. I
seconds.
might
Let's
be
go
giving
again now.
Goldfish too much credit there.
It worked twice. Let's see if it works 3 times.
Oh!
Third time is not the charm. And there's a pass for Lisa, winner by pass.
There it is. There it is.
What a match.
What a electrifying match.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in sudden death overtime, Lisa.